Lap 98? Or was it 97? Lost count. Okay, definitely 98 this time. Or was that 97? Better go again.
Thanks. I was in some real hot water there.
That'll teach him to mess with us.
So, you get that picture for me yet? That's it? That's terrible. I could have drawn a better picture with my eyes closed, my hands behind my back, and a wet fish instead of a pen. But I don't see any other budding photographers around here, so I guess it'll have to do. Now get out of here before I change my mind. Stop by later, I might have another job for you, if you're interested. And if I'm desperate, huh?
That the agency sent over. Ready to help me test out my brand new light bulbs? Electricity's at a premium right now, so what I could really do with is a giant hamster, but temps will do in a pinch. I know the cables are a little on the messy side, but ask me, keeping things neat is kinda dull. Yeah, your payment's in there. You'll get it when you help me test my invention. You can't be too careful nowadays. Too many bums ready to take the payment before putting in the work. There's a few pieces missing from that doohickey. They got locked up in the prototype I made to stop the cut-and runners. Charge that up, and you'll get the missing pieces.
I am Groot.
Kang's the worst. Soon as that hoodlum gets in. Not quite enough juice there to get it going. We're gonna need power from both sides.
Did you hear that exclusive sushi shop is just letting any old riffraff in nowadays? That place has really gone downhill.
is at work. Now we're cooking with gas. Bad turn of phrase. We're actually trying to get rid of gaslighting. This circuit ain't so bad, is it? It's not as efficient as it could be, but it also ain't as big a fire hazard as it could be.
Words to that effect.
Hey, it worked! More power does in fact equal more light. And the vibranium in there is really helping with the luminosity. Now the chest should open to reveal your... Oh, right. Well, at least I wrote everything down.
Making utensils shipped here from Nueva York. Help me put them together, would you? I'm desperate for a cuppa.
I remember the first time I encountered one of these.
TTT? Not a brand I'm familiar with. Still, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Oh. I suppose I should have read the dimensions more carefully when I ordered the big cup. Put the tea in first. This whole prohibition thing is just plain silly. The black cat is raking it in.
I can't use this? Well, nobody's perfect.
Ain't you just as weird as a bug's ear?
I tell you, decent tea is becoming an expensive commodity. Even I hope we don't burn the tea bags doing this.
You think this scares me? I witnessed Black Thursday.
Add the water. And there we have it. Probably the best cup of tea this side of Asgard. Now we just need to add a spot of milk and it'll be...
Stop right there! Don't you know there's a prohibition going on?
Oh, great. Kingpin's corrupt lackeys come to defend his tea monopoly.
You are committing a felonious action, buddy!
going to stop coming? We'll have to dump the tea in the harbour.
Bert is resisting arrest.
Wow, Kingpin must really care about his tea business.
What happened? Is this a kind of magic?
They're not going to stop coming. We'll have to dump the tea in the harbour. That seems to have thrown them off the trail. Too bad about the tea, but thanks for at least trying to help me out.
Ah, what's this?
Are they truly watching on
A most valuable item. I should take great care of it.
I am ready to face any challenge.
never been strong.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
What was inside?
Something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
I think you've made yourself a new friend in Noir. Somebody looks like they're waiting for a fight.
Something big was going down on top of the event. I like it. Another!
Hey, you're back. Find a use for that not-so-cosmic brick?
won't give me Manhattan. Well, this Manhattan. Then I'll take it myself. Oh, it's you again. You won't get off so easily this time.
I admire their spirit, but do they not realize with whom they're dealing?
Hired guns! Attack! You just don't give up, do you? Hired guns! Attack! You just don't give up, do you?
You think this scares me? I witnessed Black Thursday.
I just wanted to be mayor! Is that too much to ask? Fisk just hired a load of ne'er-do-wells to write positive things about him on the internet to win the election. Maybe next time, I'll have the foresight to register as a candidate, and... What am I saying? Kang gave Fisk that job! I lost? That's shocking!
Know any good tea shops?
Hey, I got...
Citizens with suggestion.
I need a change of scenery.
It's done.
snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving...
Change of scenery.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the sky? Nah.
So...
All right, let's go get that nectar.
Another porcine problem.
Taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
You. Search Heroes Wrestle Scorpions. It's on like 3...
Feel my face.
I've noticed no...
I need a change of scenery.
Help!
porcine problem.
I like it. Another.
This is bad. This is
whose turn is it to look at the plans? I didn't have time.
You're a true hero.
They have the mind.
Take that, Kang!
There was some questionable training taking place on the...
Your eyes in the water see anything yet?
Nope.
Squirrel Girl sent you? Good timing. We could always do with a little extra manpower. On top of our current chipmunk and fish power, I mean.
When SG asked us to clean Central Park up ready for the Fuzzy event, we thought she just meant picking up soda cans and stuff.
What she declined to tell us is that a whole bunch of villain types have made this place their official stomping ground. We can't go 5 minutes without some random gang of goons showing up to cause trouble.
I guess you can't blame them. It is rather pleasant around here. Chilly, but pleasant. Anyway, we better get ready to rumble. My eyes in the water tell me we've got some trouble incoming.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, guys, be ready. The Fish Force are telling me our enemies are closing in.
Wouldn't it have made more sense for the Chipmunk Corps to take lookout duty? I mean, it's not like a fish can take a high advantage.
No time for that. Now, we must fight!
Time to honor our promise and clean up this park for good.
But with foot sweeps instead of street sweepers.
And shoving instead of... shoveling?
This is not our best material.
What are those sticks called that you use to pick up trash?
Trash sticks?
Oh, right. Kicks instead of trash sticks.
I'm all out. How many more are there?
Weren't you the one with eyes in the water?
Yeah, someone kicked dirt in the pond. Only thing they've got a visual on now is a big brown cloud.
All this snow gear's a waste of money, huh? Well, who's laughing now, Mom?
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development.
Hey there. Hope you brought enough layers.
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture.
Says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing gis. But it's so cold here. You think someone would spring?
Fine somewhere else to hang out. This is our turf now.
If you guys wanted to show up early, you should have sprung for the early bird tickets.
Oh no.
What? What happened?
I forgot to pay the deposit on that popcorn machine.
Oh boy. Doreen's really gonna let you have it.
It will take more than that to keep me at bay.
I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball. So it...
Woohoo! Score one for the cleanup crew.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
What's that? Our new hero squad name? I didn't sign off on any new hero squad name.
We can talk about that later. We're seriously behind on our preparations for the fundraiser.
Oh yeah! You're coming to that, right? It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have snacks, music, a MODOK cosplayer, all sorts of cool stuff.
MODOK? That's who you got to MC?
He's the only guy we could get at this short notice. Anyway, it'll be a blast. Hopefully, we'll see you there.
This item, I like it.
This is your glorious ruler, with a quick message to whichever citizen with my high score on Hexagon Blitz. I hate you.
Gwenpool's disembodied voice here. Your heroic deeds have unlocked one of my incredible Gwenpool missions. Go find it.
Thanks again for earlier. Stop by the fundraiser if you get a chance, okay?
Show those guys. Can you believe they're still making video games about losers like the Avengers? They already had their turn. 2, in fact. Though I'm not sure if they're both strictly canon. Either way, when was the last time you saw a game with a duck on the cover? The industry needs to change, starting with my new game, codename Project Egg. Sadly, my Quackstarter campaign fell through, so I'm gonna need to find the funds for this thing some other way. Think you could help me find a wealthy entrepreneur that I can hit up for the dough? You won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one moneybags in this joint.
Seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a bell.
The thing they don't warn you about when working at the bank is the folks who keep you working late drying off waterlogged treasure. How'd it get so wet? And why was there so much of it? Whoever it belonged to must be rich.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave.
That old prospector over in the Old West said he pulled a big hole of something out of the water the other day.
Didn't say what it was, but he was winking so hard I thought he was going to hurt himself. And he was soaking wet. What a strange fellow.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past him.
You know Howard the Duck? I got something I was hoping you could pass on to him. A big slap upside the head. That feathered crook stole my sandwich.
I need a change of scenery.
ATM refused my card the other day. Apparently because my bank doesn't exist in this universe anymore. So now I'm pretty much living on a diet of bits of old shoe, which is surprisingly good if you leave it to soak in rainwater for a while.
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture.
I'd been saving up for months to buy my dream car. But since everywhere I needed to drive to no longer exists, I don't need it anymore. So I did the logical thing and burned all my money.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
I wish that giant...
So what do you got for me?
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
I was just about to take a trip to the Antarctic, so this actually worked out pretty well.
Promising. If we knew who cashed in that loot, we could definitely hit them up.
Maybe some new gloves would cheer me up.
Well, that's tragic, and a little bit disgusting, and absolutely no help to me.
That cool lock, Dr. Strickland.
Could be something there, if we can confirm it wasn't just an old booty dug up. So putting what you've told me through the old Detective Mellon, we can deduce that the old prospector over in the Old West recently came into some serious cheddar. This is perfect. The only thing now is to figure out how to convince an old-timey prospector to invest in a Talking Ducks video game. But that won't be the weirdest thing I do all week by any stretch. Thanks for the help, kid. Oh, and if you run into Forbush Man, could you tell him the funds are in the bag? Last I heard, the poor guy was looking into making money through social media marketing.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building.
Is there a person out there who can understand my vision? Working with Howard on this video game of his has been problematic. He laughed at my idea for the final boss, but I think he simply lacks the imagination to grasp its true awesomeness. But as an accomplished game designer, this is a problem I know how to fix. Some ideas are better to show than tell, so what we need is a prototype. We'll get you dressed up as my villain and show off your awesome villainy skills. Skillity. So, you in? A smart decision. I'll show you my design for the character. You've signed an NDA, right? Whatever. Get yourself looking the part, then we can start the demo. You know where the customizer is, right? Because if this was my game, there'd have been a tutorial for that stuff for sure.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition.
superhero supply store? The lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple.
Looking good. We're lucky I managed to arrange this meeting with Howard. He's usually crazy busy on the phone with publishers all day and... Wait. We don't have a publisher yet. That lazy. Soon as Howard shows up, I'll rustle up some enemies for you to fight.
All right, Forbush, make this quick. I've got another meeting after this. About meetings.
But we're the only two people working on... never mind. Feast your eyes on Cock-a-doodle-doom!
What? Huh?
No one is safe from this foul enemy.
Oh, good. Poultry jokes.
I assure you, this villain is no yoke.
And not even original ones.
Fried don't know what you mean.
Ugh.
Cock-a-doodle-doom lays her enemies to waste with devastating expertise.
The puns are making me like it less. You know that, right?
If you think she's done with you yet, you're fresh out of clock.
No.
And scene. So, what do you think? Pretty hardcore, right? Pretty intimidating, right? Pretty...
All right, stop saying words. You can put your stupid chicken boss in the game. But if any of the kids at the focus test start crying, it's coming straight out again.
You won't regret this, Howard. If the folks at ChronoCon don't love it, I'll eat my saucepan.
Oh, shoot. ChronoCon's coming up. What are we doing standing around yakking? We gotta get the game finished.
Okay, visit.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we actually had to make the thing. Thanks for helping us out, pal. If you're going to ChronoCon, make sure to drop by the stand.
I like it. Another.
Hey, you didn't think you could be that helpful and not unlock a new Gwenpool mission, did you? Go check out that bad boy.
Speaking of ChronoCon, you did get the tickets, right?
I thought you were doing that.
This is what I get for teaming up with a walking pot rack.
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever!
That was fast. I'll let you know if I find any others.